Good morning, folks. It is weird being back. It is so weird. It's kind of like when you take just a few days off work and you go back in and you're like, where am I again? But we have a lot of folks in chat this morning. It's good to see everybody. We have our early birds from who knows when you guys got here, before I logged in. We've got Ryuga and Katie Cat and Nick Cervaticon and Bam Diggity. I'm just assuming that says Bam Diggity because it looks to me it looks like it says Bam Diggity. It probably isn't, but you know. We've got Mad Lord Hubris. Welcome to the stream, guys. Then we have some of our mods. We have K8LBT and Oak Tree are here. Let's scroll down and look for blue tags. Looks like it's you guys today so far. Awesome. Thanks for being here, guys. Who else is here this morning? We have Guthlaf. Welcome. Woohoo, a Sunday stream. Yeah. I think the next couple are going to generally be Sundays too. So we'll see. I have to double check the old calendar. And Kiasity. Good finally get to see live. Awesome. Welcome to your first live stream. And Seraphim is here. And YouTube is... oh, that's not a person. YouTube welcome me to chat. Anybody else I can see? Hey, and Goxron's here. Welcome. Good to see a lot of familiar faces and a couple new ones. William Aylward. Welcome. Nimue Dulac. Lithios, good morning. Pumpkin Rot. Donzid. Welcome, welcome. Giovanni and Hopeful Dreamers here as well. Wow. Welcome, everybody. It's good to see your faces insofar as I can see them. But I was a little slow in getting the checklist together. So this morning I went over it, and I think we've got a pretty good... It's going to be kind of a work day, I think. Not quite a chores stream work day, but a work day nonetheless. And as you'll see, it is finally... it's actually a little bit beyond the 8th of April. It's actually the 1st of May in the game here. And that means we should go check our oranges today. So that'll be the first thing we do. Then, yeah, I think we're good. I think we have enough to fill up this whole stream and then some, because I always overplan and then I end up with 3 or 4 things at the end that I'm like, we'll have to do this next time. And they get pushed off eternally. Well, my clock says it is about to turn 10. 10 o'clock, not 10 years old. And Rivy Sticks and Phaedry are here. Hey, hello guys. How am I doing after that electric exit from Raccoon's World? You know, I think that was a different Kurazar. I don't have any memories of that happening. I'm not a hobbit. You know, I did see that. I did see that though. Yeah. From some angles. Burnzilla, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm gonna get everybody in here. Is it Control-Alt-V? Hey, there it is. Okay. Hello, hello, everybody. My name is Kurazar, and welcome back at long last to Vintage Story Desert Life. It's good to be here again. It's good to be here again. It's very weird being here again. I've sort of lost the muscle memory of what to do. But here we are in World. I did spend a little time between episodes. You'll see it's morning. I slept through the night because it was medium rift activity. And I dropped our armor on a new stand down here. You'll see that in the thumbnail was up here, but that was just temporary spot for a screenshot. So it's going to live down here for now. It'll have a more permanent home once we get a bigger permanent home. I'm also going to get hungry here in a second, so let's go ahead and just plop this down here. A bite to eat. And you're empty. Place. And we also have the Old Wolf of Faron is here, and Bryguy 0052. Welcome to both of you. Good to see you guys here. Let's grab some more food. Load up on that. And let's get outside in the sunlight, bask in it for a moment while we talk about what we're going to do. So, as I mentioned before I actually started the full stream, we have oranges to check out. So, I have an empty inventory, or relatively so, and we're going to go and pick as many oranges from the couple trees that we know are growing over to the west as we possibly can. And then, I think today we're going to make some big strides toward steel. We have iron, we've had iron for a little while now, and we have our iron anvil that was so much fun to smith. Luckily that was during a chores stream, so I got to just kind of sit back and chat with you guys. But I want to go, and we are going to be... Hello, this is empty. We're going to be working on getting the materials for steel. That's going to be mostly to build the cementation furnace. Oh, hello. Thought I heard something crazy. But yeah, we're going to build the furnaces. Probably do 2 this time around. We did 2 in the second season of the guide, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 2. And that worked out pretty well. Building 3 is a bit much. So we're going to be getting some bauxite today. A lot of it. Well, maybe not a lot of it. We're going to be doing it with the quarry mod. And so that should speed things up pretty well. And then we're going to be hitting up the quartz mine. We'll be blowing that up with some bombs, because I remembered where I kept the bombs now. We'll also be hitting the olivine that we found on the way to the bauxite. And I know that we're kind of going out here without the tools needed for that, and that's intentional, because the oranges could take up a significant chunk of our inventory space, and I didn't want to be lugging around perishable oranges while we're off, you know, gallivanting in the bauxite-filled countryside. And we have Benny Custom here and Hazard 151. Hey guys, welcome. Good to see both of you. Yes, Hubis, we're doing explosives today. Also, hello. Willie, I could go for some of you. Well, you know what? It's fine. We have tons of it at home already, and I don't feel like making another throwaway stone hoe, so it gets to stay there. Oh, and Nightbot is still... I have not figured out how to stop Nightbot from, like stopping spam like that, being a little aggressive about it. But here we have our orange tree, right, for 8.7 days. Not too shabby. Let's grab, like, one of these. Then we're just gonna spread these out so we don't accidentally end up eating a ton of our oranges. Now these should last a while, I think. Fresh for 15 days in inventory. That's not too shabby for fruit. Once we get them into our cellar, it should be like, not quite a year, but maybe 60 to 75 days. So some of this will likely rot eventually, but that's okay. Did I see that you can undermine and pick up permit mounds? I did actually see that. And you know, I knew that previously and I had forgotten about it. Someone had mentioned it, and I think I tried it, but I did something wrong, and it goofed on me, so I was like, oh, maybe not. And I just sort of forgot about it. I don't really have a great interest in them, though, so I'm not super concerned about them. Alright, I think we got everything here. Oh, one more. So from that tree, we got not quite 2 stacks of oranges. We have one more orange tree to check out here, though. Let's unpin you. Or we did have one. Ah, there it is. Over this way. And we have Thea Niktos. Hey! Welcome, welcome. You're woefully behind on the series, so you won't stay. Oh, good to see you anyway. Well, That's odd. Did we already harvest this one? I gotta go check my basement now. There's a chance we may have harvested this guy already. And if we did, I feel like a goof. Ooh, bauxite termite mounds. That'd be interesting. You like the color? Yeah, that would be a really cool color. Well, let's get these oranges home. Let's see if we did, and I just forgot or something. Maybe it's a year behind the other. I don't think it should be Seraphim, because as I recall, that I marked it because it had oranges on it, like green oranges. Or back when it was flowering, I think, even when I marked it. So I don't think so. But then again, I don't have perfect recall of what happened there. So we'll see. And we have Jammin BT here. Welcome, Jammin. You made it in time for us to get the orange haul home. Well, I'm going to check off my list while running here. Oranges, check. There we are. And running across the desert like this reminds me of one of the updates that Tyron posted recently on the VS Discord. Was about animals and how they're going to be handled with the game's tendency to create just straight lava tubes down to heck. So apparently animals, if they get like lethal damage, they don't, well, not animals, specifically mounts, like mount trained animals, if they take lethal damage, they don't die. They sort of go into like a I'm wounded mode. And I don't recall exactly, I don't know if they are like truly invincible, or if you have like a certain time span like to get to them and heal them up. But you can heal them once they're wounded. Okay, we did not pick oranges. Okay. Well, we didn't get as many as I was hoping for, but we have pomegranates galore and olives galore, which aren't actually fruit, but that's fine. That is perfectly fine. And we have Head of Lead and Daniel Alfrey here. Did the stream just start? You just woke up? It did. It started at 10 a.m. my time, which is who knows what a.m. your time. Okay, so we got that. I want to get as many resources in one fell swoop. It must be a fell swoop. None of these beneficial swoops. I'd also like some more bandages. Do I have any pre-made? I think I did somewhere. But our organization leaves something to be desired. Just a little something. Let's see, would you be in here or here? No. How about in here? I should keep it in here. This is a beehive vessel, and I make bandages with honey. So I feel like this would be the prime spot to store them. Alright, well, I'm going to assume we don't have any. I know we did use a few last time. And Faux Shamil just found out about this game. It looks awesome. You love Lovecraft. Hey, awesome. I think you'll enjoy this. And Aaron Hoggs is here as well. Welcome, Aaron. Let's see. Let's grab that. Let's grab a bowl for some more bandages for the honey. Oh, and I need the sulfur as well. Or we'll sulfur the consequences. Okay. Sulfur. I think it's you, and then you. No, it's more like this. Go. I'll make 2 more sets. And we may as well take the sulfur over to get it ground up. Now this turns into 2 each, so we'll just do a stack's worth. Where's the best place to get this game? Over at vintagestory.at, there's a purchasing page. That is the official site. If you can't purchase it there for some reason, there's also, I think, a Humble store page, which you can get to. I think I have an affiliate link. It might not be in the video description today, but I do have one. And then I think there's also itch.io, But I think, as I recall, that getting the key is a little more complicated. It's not like dreadful or anything, it's just there's a bit of a process to it. Alright, we're gonna hook you up. We'll let you grind away there. And since we're not outputting this at all, apparently, since this isn't coming out into hoppers and things, it's not going to lose anything because we're not forcing it out. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this floor. I enjoy this floor a lot. I forgot we did this last stream. This is a fun floor. Yep, I like it. I almost feel like the bricks here need like something now, like something to jazz them up. Maybe like a gold. We already have a gold like ring around them. Maybe like another one inset here somewhere, or something else. We'll see. I made the windmill building look like a palace. Yeah, I guess it did. I was kind of going for like a fancy eatery, and maybe today's stretch goal. If we get all of the resource gathering and brick firing done, maybe our stretch goal today will be to get some furniture in here and make this place feel a little bit lived in. Maybe even start working on seeing if we have materials to make a boat, which like. I mean, this is a reasonably large body of water to be able to sail through, so that could be worth having, even if it's mostly for decoration for this area here. But yeah, getting some of these carved into something neater would be nice as well. Can serve our patrons with the doors open. Bite to eat while you jog. Oh, and you know what? We already have some bauxite, but I think I'm gonna go and get some more anyway because this is kind of slated for. Slated for construction here. So we'll get like 2 or 3 pallets along with everything else, namely the olivine. So let's go grab our plugs. We have our bed. We have extra of these. Let's put these in the honey pot. And you're not in there. Just wanted to see if I had any more band-aids hiding somewhere. Alright. In the beehive pot. The honey pot. Okay, and then we're off in this direction. To this direction. To get our plugs. And our hammer. You. And you. Alright. Sweet, thank you, I assume, for the website info, and your build is really cool. Hey, thank you. Thanks, Faux Shamil. Outside dining tables, maybe some couches out back on the waterfront. Yeah, probably mostly dining tables. Maybe some like, ooh, maybe not couches, because they'd be exposed to the weather and the sun, and leather and fabric don't do great in that. But what if we did like some kind of either a wicker or like a wrought iron style like painted bench with like, you know, like a mesh, like a wrought iron quote mesh back, you know. You've been using iron plugs for quarrying. I would too, but I want to push to steel. Because I don't want to have to smith, 12 iron plugs and then use them twice and then make the steel plugs, which we'll need 14 of. So I think I want to just skip that part. Plus, we don't need that much more stone until we get to steel. So I think I'll stick with these for now. Oh, hello. And hello, speaking of hellos, to Lake Filter. And Chris Benkenneed. Welcome. Chris, you're a new face around here. Welcome. Somewhere in here, there is high fertility soil. Oh, the olivine's way out there. Wow, okay. And do we have another olivine deposit? Oh, we have one right here. I guess it doesn't really matter which one we go to. We'll be going out here anyway, so let's just do that. I also didn't mark where our quarry is. I think it's right around here somewhere. Alright, we're going to mark this. Pin you. There we are. And Chris caught up on the VODs and thought to drop in for the live stream. Hey, well, glad to see you here. Thanks for coming and supporting the channel. Splorsh. Something I do wonder is how will swimming with mounts work? Will we get dismounted like in the other block game? Or can we swim with a mount? And also, I'm noticing something. The last couple streams, we get like a... there it is. But we got a lot more weird hitches while swimming, especially sideways. And I think I found out what was going on there. We'll still get some, but the weird hitches that were kind of constant should be relatively minimized. OneDrive was apparently like completely saturating my SSD's bandwidth, just like for hours at a time. So some troubleshooting there and got that resolved. And we have Jabad Gurge J or GHRDJ. Welcome, Jabad. You OneDrive. Yeah, I know. All right. Question to anyone who knows. Does it help to stream on computer and TV at the same time? If so, you're happy to make it a habit. Oh, you mean like running multiple streams? I don't actually know. I don't know if you count as two viewers for the view counts or anything, or if it's just... I mean, I would assume that Google would recognize that, you know, it's the same person. Unless you're maybe, like, not logged in. And Foxcry is here. How's it going? It's going okay. It's going okay. We had a bit of a week. So I took the, you know, last weekend off for family birthdays, big celebrations, and, well, little celebrations for little family members. But we had some crazy water come through, some crazy storms from one of the hurricanes. I forget which one. But I ended up spending a couple days bailing water out of the basement. So that's how it's going. But such is life. And the water getting in was kind of my own fault for not keeping up maintenance on the drain outside. So whoopsie. It has been medium, like, since at least 24 hours ago. Yeesh. Where I get to where the Olivine is, and then I'll dig us a little hidey hole. And then we'll just sleep through the night. Do I not have a sump pump? I do. So, I have a sump pump. Our basement is not graded properly. So the water coming in is directed away from the sump. Ooh, red clay here. I think we've already marked a fair bit of red clay. Oh, here's another good spot for maybe getting a bauxite. It's not quite as far. Maybe I'm going to mark this as a possible quarry site. Possible box quarry. And we'll do something like that. No, that's too much like our copper. Let's do, I don't know, that. Sure. Perfect. Let's make our way through here and... Ah, okay, so we laddered our way down. That's how we found this. Right, okay. I see where you're going with this. Alright. Alright, well let's just pop a bed down. Right here. It's enough of a hidey hole. We'll just sleep, hopefully till it's like, not medium? Maybe not quite morning. And I will hydrate while we're doing that. And we're starving. Bite to eat this morning. Get some of this going on, get you out of here. And pick up the bed. Old Wolf of Faron says, didn't know that hurricanes made landfall. Yeah, there was one that came in. I mean, they all come in the south. It was back to medium. Wonderful. Did it? I wasn't looking. Did it like blink off of medium and then go back to it? I mean, that's interesting. Did we go down there last time? I don't recall. Let's just get some of this. I don't think we're going to need the bombs for this because it's sort of spread out here, looks like. We could also take a tippy tap with you and see if there's any actual peridot nearby. But yeah, so the storms hit the south. Just Olivine, okay. Huge amounts, alright. Maybe we could do the bombs. The bombas. Yep, storms, I live in the northeast portion of the U.S., and whenever the storms make landfall, they make their way up here. We get the dregs, usually. We don't always... In fact, we don't often get, like, crazy hurricane stuff, but when there are dregs of storms to deal with, we get them. What are we building today in Goxron? We are going to be working on the steamination furnace. Yeah, this is the tail end of this olivine deposit, so I think it's going to expand that way, maybe? Hard to say. It's like a single layer thick so far. Here we go. This might be a good spot to drop our first bomb. Maybe it is opening up this way. Alright. First bomba. Got some bomba tea. Where's that boba tea? Boop. Boom. Alright. That's more like it. Oh yeah. Get some of this good stuff. And I'll probably get a few stacks of this. I don't recall how much we need. But I am going to be doing the tier 2 refractory bricks. So we do need the olivine for that. And I wouldn't say no to having some extras, like for doing like green glass. But it's not a priority. At least not yet. I do think, at some point in the future here, a big stained glass thing would be pretty cool to do. Go here, friends. Can I get bombs to get the silver from quartz? You can. I don't recommend it. So bombs have a 10% chance to destroy whatever you're trying to mine. So you'll get 10% less of whatever you're trying to get. And that means there's a reasonable chance you'll be losing out on some of that silver or gold you're trying to mine. So I don't really recommend it. If you have like a lot of, if you need to get a lot of gold and silver really fast and you just need to bomb it out for some reason, then sure, go for it, I guess. Interesting, these little white specks I hadn't noticed before. Do bombs blow up titanium? Yes. However, you still have to get some steel first in order to actually like smash titanium. So not super useful until you at least already have some steel. Uh-oh. Take some damage there. Bombs deal like laughably little damage though. To the point where I'm just like, okay, why even bother with the damage? Oh, what was that? Nothing. But I saw a thing. Didn't know what it was. But it turned out to be just more olivine. Shucks. Nope. You know what? Let's like one or two more of these. But yeah, I'll stand right here, and we'll look at the explosion, because we're not a cool guy today. And you'll see how little damage it does. Yep, 1 damage. I don't think that damage even takes into account or affects your armor. I'm reasonably certain. Because I've taken full blast to the face with, like, nothing on before. How are we doing here? Let's do another one. And we'll never want to come back here again. Will not be a very friendly place in the future. But also, with the question about doing bombs for silver and gold, the other consideration is that it also has a very high chance, like 90% or more, to destroy any crystallized ores. And with the rarity of silver and gold being what it is, it's like the ability to get the crystallized bits, like the larger amount chunks, is actually a pretty big boon. So I really recommend if you find a like a silver or gold vein in quartz, my personal recommendation is to mine it by hand by doing like a branch mine like you would in the other block game, and then only once you have everything that you think you want and you don't find any more on the pro pick, then go through with the bombs and bomb out the quartz. You know what? Let's do it. Let's see what's here. Hey guys. Oh, don't worry, I'm coming down to you. Oh. Alright. I forgot this mod. Beat it, buddy. Oh, hello. Right in the face. And another one. Oh. And we have Catsy in chat. Hello, hello. Yes, I have never ever spoken aloud the name of the other block game. Never ever. Right, guys? What is up here? Weird loop back. Okay. We got a dead end. Let's try this direction. I smell a dead end. Getting that cinnamon scent once again. Yep. Okay. We'll go down. More cinnamon. And then we have down this way too. Yep, okay. That brings us to here, which is just out. Okay. Not too shabby. I mean, boring. Nothing to find down there. Alright. Let's get out of here. We're going to fill up our basket on our back, which I hope I remember to bring. And then we will head out to... If we can find where we mined bauxite before, we'll go there. I think it's somewhere in here. I think it's right there, actually. We will get some more bauxite. Don't need a ton. Just to... Well. Alright, I see how this is going to go. Let's dump these little stones in here for now. How to deal with this little issue. I don't need these. And I really only need like 2 or 3 pallets, so this is enough. The other block game where you craft and mine? No, this is the game where you craft and mine. The other one, I don't know people doing that one. Is this our mine? No. It wasn't a flat spot, as I recall, so right around here should be just about where it's at. I I might just run over to that spot we marked a minute ago. Vimsy James says, I've gotten you on RimWorld again. Well, blame KD8, not me. KD8 got me stuck on RimWorld. Oh, and I was going to post it the other night. I forgot to. I have a screenshot of my 2 colonists that I've been shipping forever. I mean, like, literally, I think 5 or 6 in-game years. I've been shipping them forever. And they finally got together. Finally. Alright, we do one more quick loop around here, and then I'm going to give up and just use that new spot to mine. It definitely wasn't over here. Oh well. Didn't mark it somewhere else, did I? That's just copper. And it's possible quarry, but not the quarry. Very strange. I'm not sure why I wouldn't have marked it in the first place. Alright, new quarry it is. That is hard to look at. Whew. It's eye searing. Oh, wait. Found it. Right there. Alright. Yep, with ladder and everything. Alright, we're gonna mark this time. Bauxite. Quarry. And I think I will just do the bright orange, but I think I'll do that instead of the pickaxe. There we go. So yeah, we just got a few here. Okay. Well, that's easy. It's not too bad. Let's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. Yeah, let's just do. We can go up here. Ladder. And we'll just use our shovel, our very almost dead shovel. Before, and then like so. And we should be able to just pop these plugs in the right orientation. Hunting a quarry, yeah. It's about how it goes. Alright, let's hammer these guys in. Vimsy James's colony is small. You always struggle to make them aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, colonies, you are limited sometimes, especially with different terrain formations, into making something that works rather than is pleasing to the eye, and that's fine. My colony is, I wouldn't say it's like super pleasing to the eye. It's not terrible, but it's not like... I've seen some crazy builds where like, oh, I built this colony to look like a giant lotus flower opening over a lake. I'm like, how do you do that? Like, how do you build those and then make them defensible? They're just nuts to me. I mean, in a good way. I'm not not trashing those by any means. I think they're gorgeous. I just can't imagine like planning that and then actually building it. I guess I could have just stayed up here and hammered these out. Wobbly Boost says, welcome back. Hey, thanks. It's good to be back. I had some like weird jitters this morning about it. I was talking about a little bit how I sort of felt like, what year is it earlier? But I think I'm getting back into the swing of it. Katie8 asking about the colonists that got together. Yes, it was Raven and Kate. Kate was the one that Raven was pursuing for a very long time. And the reason is that Raven is a what's it called? The technophile or whatever it is, where they like artificial bodies, so like limbs and eyes and things. Because they're like, I want to be a robot for realsies. Got one more, I think. And Kate, by virtue of being a melee character, kept getting her arms and legs and things chopped off by everything under the sun. And so she had like a full body replacement, everything but her spine and her head. And so Raven was like, oh, you're just so hot, you're made of metal. And Kate's like, yeah, whatever. but like before they were even friends, Raven was already hitting on her, and I like that in RimWorld. It's, you know, if your colonists don't particularly like each other, you know, when one asks one out, if the other one doesn't like them back, they'll actually like say no, and they'll you know, they'll like sort of get angry at them, and the one that did the asking will get sad. All right, 3 pallets. That should be plenty. Yes, we're also out of space, so plenty it is. All right, let's roll out of here. Let's go take this stuff home, and then we will head out for the last bit of this gathering mission, which will be some quartz. What are these? Lobster mushrooms. Yum, yum. But yeah, I've also, I forget if I mentioned this, but I was writing little short stories about Raven and Kate back in 2019, and I was posting on Reddit. And with Katie getting me back into RimWorld, I ended up writing some more short stories. And I definitely want to write the story about them getting together, because it was like right before a big bug infestation, because I keep doing deep drilling, and I had just sent them out on a like on a trading mission, because I was out of components and not making them fast enough at home, and like they're still on the map, just about to leave, and Raven says something about like how she's a great judge of character, and that was what wooed Kate into agreeing to go out with her. Previously, Raven had done things like joked about Kate's weight. I'm like, that's not, no, that one does not simply. A lychee tree? Ah, with ripe lychees. I'm going to leave these here. I don't like... Oh, ripe in 31 days. Okay. They probably shouldn't be pink already then. Yeah, I don't like lychees in this game. They're not nutritious terribly. And they don't, as I recall, don't last a whole lot. Or very long. So I find them to kind of be a waste of space. You get essentially half the amount of nutrition per unit of volume. And therefore a unit of effort. Foxcry says, you like to think that from Kate's perspective, she's probably thinking, wait, Raven actually sees me for who I am beyond the tech. That's actually what I felt like too. Like, you know, oh, also, I'm starting to build the spaceship. So in my mind, my colonists are starting to think about what they're going to be doing after we leave this, you know, 165-degree hellhole. I have a crazy, crazy hot desert colony. And so I like to think of Kate finally realizing that this is finally the end of all this, you know, hardship, and Raven's, you know, being genuine for once, and seeing meaning in what, you know, what she's telling her. So yeah, that's sort of how I pictured what was going on. Because you're right, she, like, Raven, in basically all of her different attempts to woo Kate, was like... Because you can read in the social tab, like, what they tried to say to woo them. And it's like, oh, she made a joke about badgers. It's like, oh, well, okay, sure, Raven. How romantic. And so finally she does something meaningful, and it worked. Braga says, you find it's kind of messed up how they don't give you much guidance in building the ship. Yeah! So when I first started playing, you basically just needed one of each part. You needed one engine, one reactor. I think the reactor was smaller back then too. Not positive, but I think it was. And then one, I think like one navigation piece. But the AI persona cores weren't a thing back then. And so I started building a ship, and I'm like, okay, what's, you know... Let's check out the reactor, see what it wants me to do. And it says, oh, need 2 more engines. I'm like, what? I kind of feel like it's a little bit grindy. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the 3 engines. And then they added a sensors thing, or maybe it was maybe the sensors thing was already there, and that's what I was thinking of when they added the requirement for an AI persona core to be placed into into a separate like navigational thing. But the hegemony would not be pleased to hear about that, for sure. Sudden crossover. Alright, we don't need the plugs anymore. Plugs go bye-bye. Hammer go bye-bye. Let's find a place for all the olivine. Right. Right, storage. Storage is a thing in this game. Let's see. Do we have anything that's blank here? Mr. Andesite. You know what? Let's just put this somewhere for now. Mr. Andesite. It's empty. It goes in here. Some of that. So the bauxite can go in here. At least this bauxite. Oh, whatever. Really, 1 stack? Sheesh. And it is still medium. Okay. Well, let's get up to our gold mine here. And we're going to start bombing it out. So there is still some gold and silver to be found. I'm going to stay away from the areas where we like have any on the Propic. How are you doing? Oh, you're ready for planting. Although it is getting into hot temperatures soon. You know what? Guys, before we go, we're going to plant one more crop of flax. Because we don't... Like, we have some... But as I understand, for some of the things that I want to do, we need a lot more flax still going forward. So, let's do that. We'll also get rid of this extra dirt while we're here. Boop. Alright, everything else is good here. And now we just want to get our scythe and our seeds. Ooh, here we go, full stack. And let's turn you into remove mode. Boop. Get some free grass while we're at it. Not that kind of grass, just the regular kind. Weird. Jawad said something, but it's all starred out to me. Very weird. Jawad, since you're new around here, there's a bit of a joke that the other block game's name is a bad word. You're not actually going to get banned for it, though. Alright, let's get these planted. Ideally, this would be the last planting in this field, but that might not be. Get there. Get in the ground. Okay. So I think we'll probably sleep here for the night. Ah, who am I kidding? We can run. I do have a spare scythe. Okay. Good to know. Let's just go for it. This way. Ooh, 38 days to pomegranates. Not too shabby. We're gonna book it. It's too soon to be the forgotten block game. Is this actually marked? Well, marked yes, pinned no. There we go. Ooh, Foxcry is playing Dinkum. How is that? I saw someone play a little bit of that. Didn't have a chance to dive into it, like, too much. But that looks like a lot of fun. Like, is it very like Stardew Valley-ish in a good way? They ruined it. They ruined Dinkum. Oh, yeah, Terraria is fine. There's only one other block game. See, Terraria is not a block game, it's a square game. Whole different set of rules and realities. Then we have Gia Van Dowser here. Welcome. Foxcrest is much more like Animal Crossing, as Dinkum is. But Stardew Valley-esque with mines and combat. 7 Days to Die. See, 7 Days to Die is not a block game, it's a zombie game. It's also technically an octahedron game. 7 Days to Die has a cuboid grid, but the blocks themselves are actually octahedrons that fit inside their cubes. And that was so they could have smoother terrain. Although that octahedron thing may have changed. I haven't played since like alpha, I don't know, 13 or 14. So Dinkum can be grindy. That's probably pretty common for farming survival sim games. I mean, we are playing the grindiest game in the history of mankind right now. Alright, hello, hyena. Let's just drop a bed right here for now. And see if we can skip the drifters and the hyenas. Hydration. Alright, we're back as the clouds scud quickly overhead. Warframe still has Vintage Story beat for grindy. Well, MMOs and just multiplayer games in general are very well known for that. I'll give you that. So we might have... Oh. There you are. Yeah, we got friends. Hey, friendo. Get out of here. You out. You out. You out. Alright, now. I am pretty sure we don't really have anything else going on in here. Let's find out. If there's silver, I'm less worried about it. Trace amounts, yeah, whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead and just start bombing some of this out. We're going to need quite a bit of this, and I forgot to leave the grass and horse down. I forgot to empty our basket on our back. Oh my goodness. Go me. Every time. Every time. Alright. Let's get some quartz. This place is going to become a terrible place to be. Oh, here we go. Here's the silver. I'll take it. Why the heck not, right? Alright, we can probably just, drop bomb. See, I don't think we have any readings of silver or anything back here, do we? No. Some silver. Alright, tell you what. We will do a few bombs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can go 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, did I just do 5 in between? I don't know. Guess I'll find out. We'll just let you see if it gets the other 2 or not. Nope. Too far. Okay, that's fine. Hey, silver, look at that. More silver. Okay, the reason I don't care about silver as much is that I'm mostly... Oh, hello. Got lucky there. Is that the lanterns I want to do for our, like, long-term build, I want to use gold lining, not silver. I think it just looks so much better. Why am I getting this? There's no point. Let's just pick you back up, I guess. Can I right-click you? I cannot. I must beat the bomb with my hands. That's safe. Boop. All right. Where'd my pickaxe go? There you are. A little low on durability here, though. That's for sure. And anything over here that I should care about? Probably not. Native silver and quartz. Okay, whatever. Let's drop a bomb over here somewhere, like right in here. I'll bust that, because that will stop the explosion from propagating. And let's light you up. Right. Still going. Got some rich native silver here. Okay. It's funny. I call it native silver, but like it's just silver. But like as a you know, when I'm streaming, like my brain's just sort of on autopilot when reading stuff. Here we go. Some more silver. Hey, there we go. Some silver there. Like I'm not gonna leave the silver if I have a choice, because it is still useful for things like black bronze, which we might want. And also, if we want to get really fancy with some decorations, there are some things we could do with silver that aren't lantern related. That could be fun too. So there's really small veins of silver, though. It's kind of weird. Usually you'll see like 5 to 6 sort of pieces per block. Is there any more back here? Hey, small amounts. Okay, that actually makes it worth it to at least take a look manually. Not that way, apparently. We'll go over another one here. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll take some of this the old-fashioned way. This is 2 blocks over, sure. Not too shabby. But again, it's always better to mine the silver and gold by hand. I'm the only streamer who gets clear enough from the bomb. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it makes sense that I stay away from explosions, you know? Just for my health. I know that, you know, we don't have to, because these bombs don't do much damage at all, but still. Alright, we'll go over one more set of 2 here, and then we'll call it a day for the... Oh, maybe not. For the silver. Aha, here we go. Medium, ugh. Medium silver. Come on, game. Who do you think I am? I'm famous. Was a little tiniest among friends. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll probably do like one more bomb, maybe 2. I'll probably leave some of this limestone behind, since I forgot to empty the basket. Yeah, we're at the end here, so. Alright. Let's do... See, we have that much regular quartz and that much clear quartz. Yeah, we can probably do 2 more bombs. I'll probably just ditch this horsetail too. It's not really that useful. Not at this stage of the game. So we can sneak back here. Set up us the bomb. Right about here should do. Boop. Actually, I do know, I can think of one streamer off the top of my head who gets out of the bomb radius, and that would be a Shanton. I know for a fact that she does it. Usually. You all come with me. Can't reach you anymore because my arms got shorter in the last update. Alright, let's scoot over to here. Yeah, I'll do one more bomb set back in here. You know what we'll do? We'll come out 1, 2, 3, and 4 this time. We'll light you and see if we get both bombs this time. We should. Whoop. Oh, we didn't. Interesting. Oh, hey, more silver. Okay, we are full on the clear quartz, so we'll just start fresh stack there. And we'll grab... yeah, we'll do one more bomb after I grab this silver here. I want to probably break these 2 blocks first. Help the explosion propagate a bit better. There we go. Oop. There we go. Okay, that should be probably not enough quartz, if I'm being honest. As I recall, we need like 8 stacks of quartz or something crazy. So, why don't we'll take this home, we'll get started. Maybe this will be enough for like 1 furnace. And then when it's not, we'll just make our way back here. There we go. And we'll keep bombing. There we go. Get out of here. And we're going to run home for now. There's plenty of good stuff for the time being. Speedrider, welcome, first of all. No, the quartz is for making fire-resistant refractory bricks. Ice Matcha says, steelmaking is such a pain. It is. It is very much a pain. I do hope that in future updates, because the game definitely has a tendency toward like increasing your ability to automate to a point. I mean, this game is not super automation friendly, like say some mods for the other block game. But it's in that direction. So I'm hoping that steel making eventually becomes a thing we can just do in like a factory. I think that'd be pretty cool. Chris Benkenede says, do you only use a basket rather than a chest to keep your speed up? Yes, that's why I do it. As a streamer slash creator, speed above all else. That extra 10% move speed to get around the map is pretty vital. Sus Usu says, man, I love vintage story videos. Wish more folks would discover this hidden gem. Me too. I love this game to death. and beyond. Do I have a 4:1 monitor? No, I have a 1610. It is WUXGA plus, I think. What is the difference between different refractory bricks? Asks Darkness. The primary difference is that they have the higher tiers have a lower chance of breaking with each firing. Why is the stream square? It shouldn't be like perfectly square. It should be starving. I should be starving. It should be 1610. I'm seeing it 1610 on my OBS. And Usu says, you'd love that mounts update would be very friendly for Arctic exploration. Yeah, it probably would be. Alright. The stream is full... The stream is full of squares, yes. You're right about that. I started reading that, I'm like, wait a second. Someone's being facetious. Alright, let's get the quartz also in here. Now, the clear quartz does break down into regular crushed quartz when you crush it, so we can use that for some of that. I might want to keep some for the nice sort of foggy glass that it can create. And I have silver and limestone. Limestone needs to go somewhere in here. There you are. And then we have the silver, which will probably just break down over here. Ow. Oh, maybe not. Rich chunk. In you go. Medium chunk? Nope. Nope. And there we go. Not too bad. Small bit of silver. But you're sphalerate in the way. Okay. Could maybe do a bit of quick organization here. And compression. There we go. There's some of that. Got some galena. Break this tin down too. There we are. And maybe some of the silver too. Maybe even all the silver. There we go. Nice and compact. Shift click. Shift click does exist. However, I'm a lefty. So, and there's a bit of an issue that I have reported a bug about, is that I'm holding right shift right now and clicking. Nothing happens. If I hit left shift, which means moving my entire right hand off of my controls to the left side of the keyboard, I can then shift click. But unless I'm moving like a whole bunch of things... Ew, lefty? Oh wow, someone banned that person. Bye, Bry Guy. Yeah, so I have requested Tyron fix this bug. I requested it like at least 2 years ago, and I don't know why it's taking so darn long, but it is. So there you have it. We need to check on our fire clay supply next. Let's see, 199, not good enough. Let's go get us some more fire clay with our last 2 tin bronze shovels, hopefully forever. And where is our nearest fire clay? Right down here. Pin you. That is in this direction. And that will be the last thing we need for our first run of fire clay bricks. Because once you turn the clay into bricks, you can't break them back out into clay, even if you don't fire them. So we can't... And I do have a bunch of unfired fire clay bricks and a bunch of fired ones, so they are unfortunately useless to us as far as this project is concerned. Hello. Did I just drop into a borax cave? What the heck? That is pretty crazy. What's down here? Anything fun? There is something fun. Have we been here before? No, we haven't. Oh, man. Mr. Curvy Bone Joe. I've seen one of these before. Oh, my goodness. Seriously? I still have the basket on my back. Tell you what, let's grab some of this junk. And by junk, I mean awesome stuff, because this is some pretty slick stuff right here. Oh, yes. I think we have, like, we have 3 of these now? 3 chandeliers? I don't want a ruined one. I don't think there's anything in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm sorry, I just ruined this guy's grave. Sorry, pal. And then, yeah, you come with us. Boop. Alright, let's go do another run home to drop off stuff. You know, we'll grab the borax while we're here. Doing grave robbing. Yep, that's about how this game goes. We might be actually out of pickaxe ability here real soon. We have 126. A little dicey. A little dicey. But I figure since we're here, we're already stuck in the cave. This is just how Vintage Story goes. You go one place to do one thing, and you trip, you fall, you pick yourself up, and you discover your face is like, you know, lying on top of gold. Or in our case, borax. And you can either mark it and come back later, which is like extra work, or you can just clean it out while you're here, since we have to go back home and de-inventory ourselves anyway. ADHD the game, yeah, pretty much. Maybe that's why Kurizette doesn't want to play. Alright, borax. Playing Vintage Story with your wife is a great experience, not gonna lie. I imagine so. We played a little bit of Stardew Valley together. But she also has ADHD. And so she often gets like we'll be on a project and she's like, I want to do this instead. And so she kind of just goes off on her own anyway. So we end up sort of playing separately together. Ain't a bad find, though. Always happy to have some borax in my life. In Vintage Story, not so much in the real world. I don't care that much about borax in the real world. My goodness. Keeps going and going. Alright. Do you think they'll ever have a free play weekend so we can get our friends addicted? I don't think Vintage Story is set up to really do free plays. It doesn't exist on Steam. And Tyron's using sort of his own homegrown authentication system for tokens, like player tokens. Alright, getting toward the end of the borax here. Which is perfect. There we go. All gone. I'm not going to look. If I look, there'll be more borax. Alright, so run home again real quick. Sheesh. Now their inventory is already full. The dangers of vintage story. The eternally full inventory. We have Zero Xeon here. Hello, hello. And a Brazilian with internet access has joined the fray. How are we doing? Doing pretty good. Empty the basket too this time. Yes, that is part of the goal today. Empty this darn basket. Alright, so we do indeed have 2 already. Pretty cool. Alright, other minerals can go in here. I have some quartz in here too. Ah, okay. So we could take some of this out. And put the, that's quartz. Borax goes in. There we go. We can move this quartz over to the other boxes. Pop this out of here. Drop you. And then... there we go. Okay. Let's get this junk out of here. Ooh, Cooper nickel. I forgot we had that. Alright. There's no more space in here for more Jonas parts. I'm gonna get rid of this crude arrow. Don't need that. Things that we don't need. I'm gonna just shift click this in to see if it stacks. It does not. Okay. Age log. No. Maybe you might stack. Nope, you don't. Okay, so what are we going to take out of here? 2 tin bronze arrows. We'll get rid of those. Bony rib cage. A hat. The hat doesn't need to go in here. Okay. I don't have enough space for you just yet. Do you already have any? Do not. So minerals, you can go in here. Lapis, even though you're kind of more treasury to me. My goodness. We are just full up. Let's put the Cooper nickel down here. That should give us enough space to grab at least the thing that's in here still. Clothing. Let's go drop our quartz in here. Our extra limestone into here. Oh. And today, it seems that the mod is not working. And for now, what do you have? You have sort of treasury stuff. So, treasury stuff. Clothing, fancy hats, fancy necklaces, fancy paintings, fancy belt. Okay. You got there. Alright. Empty backpack. Pack. Aged log can go over here. In the wood stuff. There we go. Our one and only. It is calm, so let's just get back on the road. We'll head south from here. Ow, my ankles. We have someone named Hudsini I didn't notice yet. Welcome. You're not caught up yet? I like the typo. Massage video. I'll take it. I'll take a massage video. Or massage, thank you. But cool. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here for the first time. All right. Oop, jumping over dangerous stuff here. Let's go and dig us out some fire clay. It's forever away. Ah, right here. I was too busy looking at these mountains going, be a fun place to build. Nice big flat area. Alright, let's dig out some more of this clay. I did forget my lantern, didn't I? Whoopsie. Well, it's a bit dark, so I will pop this on. We do, however, have a mod on that gives us a lantern on our belt. It's not as bright as even anything you can carry in your offhand, maybe candles. But it'll get the job done. Yeah, with the frequency with which I leave lanterns and end up carrying things like tongs around, this should give you a general idea of, like, how things tend to go behind the scenes when filming, like, you know, non-streamed content. Because, like, I'm always like, I'll start up a new clip and be like, okay, now that we're back and we're working on this thing, I forgot my lantern. End the clip, or, you know, just pause it there, run back, get lantern, run back. Okay, got the lantern, and we're going to... I forgot food, I'm starving. Run back, get food. It can take 3 or 4 tries sometimes to get a clip started. Ooh, hello. I don't think I noticed this hit before. We have limestone. And slate. And water. Okay. Well, that's not terribly exciting to me, so... back to the other exciting thing we were doing. Alright, I'll leave you alone. Let's just start on the next layer. I think I want to fill up our inventory. So we need twice as much fire clay as any other individual material. So we're going to be using fire clay and quartz, bauxite, and olivine. This is after we crush them, by the way, or pulverize them. And when you make these bricks, you need 2 fire clay plus 1 of each of the other materials. So if let's say we have 8 stacks of quartz and bauxite, we're going to need 16 stacks of fire clay. And it has to be raw fire clay, not like pre-bricked. Which makes sense. You wouldn't want to, like, craft a brick and then try to smash the other contents into it. So we won't be here too long. Each shovel action gets you like 5 or 6 pieces of clay. And I think we can use... oh, yeah, we should be able to use the new Beehive Kiln that we have to fire these. So that's pretty cool. Which reminds me of another thing that Tyron posted about was a vanilla Beehive Kiln that looks like it will be probably even more effective than the current Beehive Kiln we have from a mod. And Chris Benkenede says he just used your Beehive Kiln last night. Awesome. I assume in Vintage Story, not real life. Is the pulverizer on yet? No. That will be the next thing we do. Yeah, I think we can probably get the pulverizer going on. Get some of this working. I'm not going to do well, you know, I could do a full-on automated pulverizer. I think we probably just should do it. Now that I'm thinking about it, I was going to say like we could mostly sit next to it or check it during like Forge streams, but I don't want to lose pulverized goods. What caps am I going to use? I'm going to be using iron caps for the pulverizer. I'm not sold that the tier 3 bricks are really worth it. I think they're a lot more trouble than they're worth. Here we go. We are full up. Let's toss you guys in here. And the wind just like suddenly stopped. It's not creepy or anything. No. I'll definitely sleep tonight. But yeah, the tier 3 stuff I just don't find to be worth it. every time you fire the refractory furnace, there's a, for tier 1 bricks, there's a 10% chance for each brick that they'll break, and you'll get back about half the materials that went into them, minus the mortar. And that's a little much. Like, as far as maintenance goes, like, you want to do that, you know, for your first run maybe, if you don't have Olivine. If you have Olivine, then you're really better off going and sticking with tier 2, in my opinion, because it's a 5% chance of losing any given brick in the structure, and that equates to like 2 or 3. Actually, I think technically average, it should be about 1 block, maybe 1.5 blocks per firing, something like that, because there are 53, I think, refractory bricks per kiln, or per furnace. Yeah, even the tier 3 stuff, it does break. It's a 1% chance of breaking. So you're still replacing bricks now and then. And given just how plentiful materials are for them, the tier 2s, like, you make a spare, I don't know, even just a stack of regular bricks, not even the blocks, and you're probably good for a very long while. Like, the only consideration is if for some reason you're pressed for time, like you're doing like a some kind of challenge run of, oh, do this before a year is up, whatever, and you want to make a lot of steel during that time, then okay, I could see maybe going for titanium, but you still have to get steel to get there first anyway, so. Let's get a few more of these. Do 2 more, just start. Yeah, should do. Alright. Time for the swift jog home. Yeah, the grates, there are a couple brick-based grates that go in the bottom. Those never actually break, so you can use tier 1 safely for those. I'll probably just use tier 2 because we're making a lot of tier 2 bricks. And we'll have boatloads of materials, so I'm not super concerned about it. Maybe we'll, like, fall into another cave and find, like, boatloads of gold. Right? Alright, cave, let's go. You wish titanium had more uses in-game. Yeah, that'd be neat. And maybe we will. I suspect we probably will, because there is a titanium bar in the game, or titanium ingot, that is currently not used, like, for anything functional. I'm not sure you can even actually make them at all. Alright, let's go pop these in here. So it works for fire clay, but not for other stuff? Weird. Alright. Let's get our lantern back. Hi. There we go. Nice white light. And let's see if we can get our pulverizer going. I got plenty of resin. That's good. How's our fat looking? I think our fat is actually up in the pan era. I think our tools are as well. So let's go see what we got up there. Ooh, we got some nice wind going though. Ah, 10 fat. Oh, and lots of resin. Okay. So we can probably go ahead and make the pulverizer. I got the pounder. Okay. The frame. So we need some andesite, something for that. I think we have andesite right here, so we're good there. That's easy. The big one's going to be the toggle, which requires a plate of some sort. And then we need the connections, so we would need a transmission. That's where it gets pricey in the fat department. Hey, Volsi made it. Howdy, Volsi. Don't forget the basket. Oh, the basket has stuff too. I always forget the basket. Alright, well, we need to go back for... probably not much. Maybe some sticks. We have a full stack, but we may end up needing more. But let's go ahead and dump this basket first. Good point. Close. There we go. Basket. And in you go. Oops. Apparently, if you don't start with the item in your hand... Oh, nope. Okay. It has decided that... that all of a sudden... Oh, because my hand wasn't empty last time. Oh, now it's full. Okay. Well. I see how we're playing this game. And Bullseye hasn't played Vintage Story a lot lately. Yeah, understandable. It's definitely a game that it can be good to take breaks from. Once you've done like all there is to do. Sometimes skipping a version can be kind of refreshing to come back to it later. Alright, so now I think we have everything we need already up over the place. Let's go see. I'm going to take a quick hydration break here too in just a second. Right now. Okay. Hydration achieved. Let's grab this stuff. Some junk wood. We also need a chisel. And we should have a second hammer up here. Right, it's upstairs. Okay, that's good. We need some of that. Let's get some more junk wood. We'll grab you, and we'll grab you. We're also going to need... Right, we need a plate. And I think I'm going to build that plate out of tin bronze, since we have some spare ingots back here. And now we're talking about... about building nukes in Vintage Story because there's uranium in the game. Right, you're over here. Should just need the one plate. I don't think we need anything else for the transmission. Yeah, it's just wood. And the clutch. Wood. A lot of fat. Here's where the... oh, we can use boards instead of sticks. Interesting. Okay. Alright, well, I think we're good. We'll just go and smash a plate out. We got plenty of wind for that. And no visibility. Alright. Pop you up here. Ooh. A little low on whale. Hydration should have a 5% chance of failure. Says Renegade Fade. Real life is so behind other games. Well, about that, I mean, I am the kind of person who every, like, 20th sip of water I will, like, choke for an hour. So, wish granted. Where the heck is our iron anvil? Oh, it's right here. Okay. We don't need that right now, so get off the ladder, please. Just grab this guy and plop him over there. There we go. And we'll also need a couple of iron ingots for the pounder caps. Those will be smithed manually. Let's go ahead and get them done while we're here. All right. Remember the tongs this time, guys. Alright, you guys do your thing. Oh, it's loud. Stand back here. Right, hammer. Let's move you guys out of here. And make some room. Renegade Bait says, oh, don't do that, please, in reference to me, like, choking on water. Yep, happens all the time. The risk of being a humanoid with vocal cords. Yep, apparently the same thing that makes us often choke on food and water is actually the same mechanism that lets us talk. And I'll just grab one for now, and we'll be doing 2 little powder caps. Where are they today? Right here. These are fairly straightforward. And presto pronto, 1 powder cap. Very nice. And 2. A price to pay for language. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Our dream of pulverizing will soon be realized. I might... Yeah, we might also want to do the copper parts too. I forgot about that. Let's get the rest of this going on, and then we'll worry about the copper bits. We also need to make a couple chests, one for input, one for output, and just time to sleep. Just heard that that rift out there. We'll just sleep till the clock says about 7. That should get us up around 8. Let's see how that worked. It didn't stop the spawns though, unfortunately. It's fine. As long as our windows and doors are closed down here, not a problem. Alright, so let's get upstairs and let's maybe even lose these. There we go. I want the pulverizer to be up here with the quern, which is also done. I'm gonna leave that there for now because our inventory space is kind of limited. You know what we could do? We could. I don't know. I think we don't want to put the pulverizer down here. 1, it'll just clutter things up, and then 2. The input for this is actually at the base of the pulverizer. So let's go grab that stone we need for this first. Let's also just run away temporarily. We'll force these drifters to despawn. And back we go. No more drifters. There was a point in the original guide series where I had like a lot of rift activity for quite a while, and ended up with like drifters spawning every morning. So every morning, before every shot, there we go. Just the one is fine. I would run down the embankment and through the original tree farm area, and then back like every morning. Until we got the place properly lit up. Okay, that should be everything we need for at least the first part of this. Let's go ahead and we'll do... I think we need this, and then something like this, and then you. Yes. Whew. Oh, that's big. That's big. Alright, so I'm... Tyron Y. Tyron Y. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, we're going to plop you basically here. So our output will be over there. It's probably fine. Not my favorite. Let's spin you around. Oh, you actually would. Nifty. At least it doesn't require a backpack slot. Yeah, this says that over the bees mod. There we go. Okay, so we can do that. We need a transmission next. Let's just look at that. Oops. A brake, wooden toggle, one transmission. Actually, no, we could do. Oh, no, we couldn't. I was thinking we could have this like output off the side, but then we need to have this do a turn. I don't like doing that. Well, we may not have the fat for it actually. So we need 2 of these. Oops. 2 and 2. 8 sticks. And then we need the hammer, the chisel, and the saw. Not in that order. Okay. Need more fat. Okay. We need a bunch of boards. We need these guys. We need 2 of you and 1 of you. Okay, let's pop you down real quick. And then the clutch. Whew. Okay. So here's where we could use sticks or boards. We use both. And 2 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you. And the hammer, chisel, saw combo again. Oops. There we are. Clutch. Plop you down here. Right, I need a gear here. Turn you off, so we need 1 more of those gears. So you, and you, and you. Alright, I think this should be the last gear that we need. Reasonably certain for now. Alright, and then we need the pulverizer toggle. So we need this guy. We need our plate. Hammer. And the chisel. There we go. I can't place it with this open. Of course not. And then we need the pounder. Pounder. There we go. That is just that. Okay, it's easy enough. 2 of you. They don't stack. And then our caps. Boop. Okay, so now... Yeah, alright. Let's go and do some of that copper smithing we need to do. Someone's asking, raise the gears up 1 by Unstoppable 3. First of all, welcome. You're a new name, at least to me. If I raise the gears up, I'll have problems running the quern, actually. The long-term solution is that is not where things are going to go permanently. So I'm happy with it being a bit of a mess for a while. And it might be a while. Like a while. I'll just dump you here. Actually, we might need to do that bend, so we don't have to come back and like sit there forever. So we'll see. We need copper. Oops, it's not copper. Actually, we do need a stack of you. I'll bring you with. Copper is in here. Alright, so we're going to need... I don't know, actually. Let's see. You, I can turn you into... I want a bendy frame, a shoot section. What does a bendy one require? 2, okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4... We need about 10 ingots of copper to do the whole thing. Just 200 nuggets here, specifically. So we'll do that, and we'll start pulling out 7 at a time here. Hey, exactly 200. Nice. Okay, food break. We're having, what, meat and pumpkin and black currants. Not too shabby. Go ahead and drop this back here. And fetch us a fresh one. Boop. Okay, so yeah, we will do the automation, which does mean we want to make a turn. And some of those guys. I think we have some more junk wood we can use in one of the bins over there. Hello. If you have a transmission clutch, what is the appeal of the brake over the ladder? The brake is cheaper. However, it will stop your entire system. So when you have multiple things hooked up, you don't want to use transmissions and not brakes. Because, like, if I had to stop it to stop the hammers, then I wouldn't be able to use these guys. So, I need to smelt these first. It's been forever since I smelted anything. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Alright, smelting first. While these are heating up, we will do the turn, so we can turn our pulverizer system 90 degrees. And we need you. There we go. We'll just do 10. It's overkill, but we'll make sure we get the job done. Path blocks. I probably should do some pathing. Yeah, these are supposed to speed you up. I haven't noticed much of a difference. Normally you can hear. I guess maybe it is a little faster. Your footsteps. Yeah, it is faster. Okay. This is like a 12% speed boost or something like that on these paths. So it's about half as much as the regular path blocks. But not a big deal. This is a pretty short run. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll make our extra gear that we need, which is going to be this. And you, and you. Need a new saw here soon, too. So we got the gear. We'll probably need another axle, so let's do that. Wait, maybe even 2 axles. Alright. Let's go and break the thing we just built and move it. I think we'll just turn it that way, so it'll output to a chest that's like right about here. It's gonna look kind of dumb, but I'll prop the chest up with something. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Let's pop this coal in here too while we're sitting here thinking about it. You with me. That's going to explode into 5,000 parts. Boom! And I can't even pick them all up. Because of course. Okay, that was the correct direction. You come with me, buddy. Let's see if this will hook up first, actually. It does. Okay, good. Perfect. Alright, so you go on there in no particular order. Here we are, and then you get back on there. Alright. So we will have a little thing feeding into here, and then we'll have a hopper down here. I'll probably need to build a little bit of a guide to go on here. But yeah. Renegade Fade likes the floor. Oh, thank you. I love this floor. I had fun making it last stream. And the Brazilian is asking, are you going to make a metal shield? Eventually. I'm not, like, super concerned about metal shields at this point. The wicker shield does most of the same. I think we'll get, like, 2 more points of damage absorption from the metal shields. It's a little bit more work than I feel like doing right now, so... Also, the Blackguard shield is, like, by far the best one. Like, in terms of, like, efficiency, it is a very, very efficient shield to have. Let's get our 2 chests going on here. There we are. The Blackguard shield actually also used to be the strongest shield. It is no longer true. You know, we've got 2 of these. There we go. Alright. Let's run back here, check on our smelting. Didn't need these after all. That's okay. I'm going to grab the rest of these sort of building materials. Here we go. Mostly just you, I guess. We'll put these back home where they belong. Yeah, the Blackguard shield used to protect, I think, 6 damage. And then the other metal shields did 5, even the steel ones. And now I think they all just do 5. Wooden items and materials. Yep, that would be you guys. Do some of you. You go up in here. Alright. That's pretty good. How is our smelting going? Let's call it smithing. Alright, still going. For a moment. Let's see. Let's check things off the list. We got the... already had bombs, so that doesn't need to be done. Olivine, quartz, bauxite, fire clay, make bricks. Can't do that just yet. Our next thing after all this will be... let's make some more decorations for the Panera, since we will have about an hour left once all this is said and done. So I think it would be an opportune time to start thinking about what we want to do for our decorations out there. I'm thinking, that's a dangerous thing, as Kurzet would tell me. I want to use some Kapok and some... Ooh. Bald Cypress is kind of speaking to me as like a nice light color. Let's grab some of that. Do we have more logs of that in here? I think we do. Got a lot of chickens, too. Yeah, let's grab a stack of you. Also chop you down a little bit. And what else is here? Purple heart. Not really speaking to me. Maybe as like a bit of an accent. We'll take a stack. We'll take a stack just in case. And then, nope. Last thing I want to check up here. Ebony. I think we already have some over there, but I'll grab one to bring with us. And then, we already have chalk, I think. In the wrong direction. Can't see the trees there. I think we still have some chalk sitting outside here. Yes, we do. Okay. That'll be good for like the sort of painted metal benches. Hey, Raccoona! Good to see you, buddy. How are things? Are you all recovered yet? Ooh, pickaxe time. I think we're not going to get away with just this pickaxe till we get to steel. Not with 30 durability left. Oh, you're done. Sweet. Gonna grab our tongs first. See? Look at that. I didn't forget this time. Perfect. It's a pretty awesome place. Hey, thanks. I'm pretty proud of this place. Most are recovered. Some things are lost forever. Ooh, that's rough. But you got most of your accounts back. Well, that's good, if bittersweet news about the some things are lost forever. But yeah, that'll happen sometimes. I'm just glad you're back on your feet for the most part. All right. Copper pouring is done. We can chuck you back on here. And we can... And it decided to work that time. I don't know why the Crateful mod just works sometimes and not others. Let's see. It's medium. We do need a pickaxe, so let's go hammer out a pickaxe and then we'll sleep in the pan era. Well, this guy spits out more drifters at us. That'd be great. I love it. Rick says hi. Hey, Rick. Does Rick like his new drip? As the kids say these days, is he drip? Ooh. Yeah, I'll just, you know what? We have a full stack. Not quite a full stack. I'm kind of feeling like a meteoric iron pickaxe would be very, very flex of us. Crateful seems to work when you have something in your offhand, thereby blocking the CarryOn interaction. I don't think I did, though. I don't know. Oops, I gotta put fuel in there. Oh, did I have the tongs? Okay. It also didn't seem to work when I had my lantern in my offhand, though. Rick is all fancy with his new scarf, huh? That's good to hear. Alright, just waiting for this guy to heat up. We'll get our pickaxe. We'll sleep. We'll go grab our copper. We'll hope there's wind after that. And then we'll start pounding out some more copper to finish up this last bit of design. I think this is fine. I think we can just output directly into this. I'm reasonably certain from above. You rarely smith one ingot at a time. Yeah, I wouldn't normally, but I am trying to like get to steel and not make too many spare tools. Because we already have enough spares to get us through mostly. It's just this pickaxe is down a little too low. Alright, that's plenty. I normally like to do 4 tools at once, but we also have plenty of... What is this thing? Oh, meteoric spearhead. But it breaks quite quickly. Okay. I forgot this mod was on. This might be added by the Bullseye mod, I think, isn't it? Not positive. Anyway, pickaxe. There you are. There's my hammer. There. There we are. Am I looking forward to 1.20? I am looking forward to 1.20. We have Luis Velasquez here. Welcome. Good to see you again. And Neragron made it. Almost missed the stream, you say? Yeah, you got about an hour left. The real question is, are you the kind of person to go back right now and like watch the stream at ×4 speed to catch up? Or do you watch the stream now and then watch the rest of it later? Alright, let's go ahead and sleep here. Seraphim asks, am I going to do 1.20 without mods? So we're probably going to be getting 1.20 while we're still here in Desert Life. So what's going to happen is we'll have to wait for the mods to catch up. So for a little while, unfortunately, we're going to be stuck on 1.19 until all of our mods get caught up with the 1.20 version and changes. So that will happen. Since we'll still be in Desert Life we probably won't be done with the final build here. We will obviously be doing mods at that point for this season. And then I'd like to go back to the original format of the guide series, which will be recorded videos, not live streamed. And that would be not no mods, but it would be back to the kind of like vanilla-like only mods and sort of things that make a streamer's life or a video creator's life more pleasant. Things like CarryOn, basically the same list or similar list as you would find in the guide seasons 1 and 2. All right, we got our copper. We need 3 plates and 4 chute sections. And no wind. All right. We'll get the chute sections up first. And worry about plates later. Let's do these guys here. And we'll get our tongs again. Oop. Bye. Apparently. Get in there. A mod light playthrough. Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, with the guide series, I'm trying to show people how to play Vintage Story, not how to play a specific modded set or set of mods in Vintage Story. Because each, like, small mods individually can add up to a major change. Well, that's bright. In how you play the game. But some mods by themselves do that. I mean, shoot, take Bricklayers or take Medieval Expansion with all the doors and the animals and things and the water wheels. Those can really change how you play the game to a larger extent than, say, CarryOn, which lets you carry more. And also, Tyron has teased that there will be bigger backpacks forthcoming, so I'm pretty psyched for that, too. These guys down here. I'm going to show you guys how I like to smith these guys. So what I tend to do is I will actually cut out the middle here. Cut out the middleman. Then I'll bring these 3 down here. And just bring these down. Like that. So, yeah. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. And we got 3 more to do, so let's get these done. Yes, Chris, you're exactly right. Quality of life versus gameplay mods. That's really the big differentiator there. There are a few like quality of life mods that I tend to avoid because they make things too easy. So those would definitely fall into the realm of like ones that I just don't bother with. Like the quarry mod. The quarry mod actually it's a great mod, but as far as being vanilla-like, it is not. So in a vanilla-like playthrough, I would not be using it. Because it adds a whole new system of things you need to smith, and how you interact with stone changes pretty dramatically. I could just do this too, couldn't I? Get the extra durability saved on our hammer. And there we go. 1 done. Wait a second, why am I making... I needed 2 of these, not 4 of them. My goof. Okay, refund. You come with me. You just go in here for now. It's fine. There we go. Whoops. I think someone earlier was like, don't you need 8, not 10? You were exactly right. Needed 8, not 10. There we go. These will now load automatically. And since we have some wind here, we might not get much speed. Let's see. We get 0 speed. Okay. Oh, it's going. Not going fast enough, though. And why are you still here? This thing's been here for like 2 days. Honestly, it feels like that. But let's see. Let's start thinking about what to put here. Now, one thing I want to think about, and maybe not for today, is I do want to have a bit of a fence here. And then maybe even like a gate across the front of some kind. Just to keep the riffraff out. Because they do get up here with some regularity, and it would be nice to not have to, like, dash to the swarm, I think. If the chest would catch fire with hot stuff in it, it'd be funny. Yeah, I don't know about that. It'd be funny once, and then frustrating forever thereafter. Or maybe frustrating once and funny-ish thereafter. Oh. Oh, you're chiseled, okay. Well, that might be handy still. Have any planks? Oh, you're full blocks. Alright, alright. I see where you're coming from. Well, let's do some organization here. We have plenty of ebony here. Okay, don't need that anymore. In fact, let's take... I'm going to take some things back, I think, just to make room, but maybe not really worth it at the moment. Hydration break wall, I think. Okay. Back and watered my plants, aka my face. Oh. We had a pickaxe. Well, we have 2 now. Whoops. I've never made that mistake before. Okay, so I'm thinking... let's move you guys down here. I'm going to move some of the stone out of the way. Get the wood kind of all on one line if we can. Table kind of counts. Andesite, go over here. Slate as well. Even all these. How many can I fit? Hey, look at that. Alright, so then we have our different wood types here. And I thought I would do some acacia. Okay. I'd probably stay away from acacia because we already have the orange accents from here, and we have the bright red doors. I'm thinking I want to play with primarily... I like the idea of kapok and ebony for, like, table and chairs kind of thing. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet, though. So this can be a bit of a freehand thing. I'm kind of thinking that we'll want to do, like, tables here between the posts. And then have the chairs. Maybe this would be like a single table, or maybe even put the table itself here. Maybe tables offset could be good. That way we have like a serving pathway here, and then people can line up here to get their food. Something like that. Also, leave the tongs. Like, things seem awfully dark. Right. Because my lantern is not in my hand. Well, let's start tinkering. I'm thinking probably single tables. They feel, vaguely, sort of like a bougie little cafe or something. So we could do like a table maybe here, and then chairs here, here, and here. then here, here, and here, and that would leave room for walking between the tables, and also leave room back here for putting up some kind of fence. Non-square tabletops. It's probably circular tabletops. So let's think. I'm kind of feeling that I want a light-ish, or at least not ebony tabletop. That's going to leave us with probably Kapok. I feel like this is going to be a little too bright. Let's go ahead and we're just going to make a few different options here. Oops. So this is very white. Kind of blends in a little too much with the floor. So I might actually back out on using much of this, except for maybe like accents here and there. But this brings in a nice warm color that's not super like jarring like the copy. Why are you called copy? Lame. One of these has a name. Oh, none of them have names. Okay, interesting. Anyway, nice warm color in conjunction with the orange here to kind of make a nice middle ground. Because we do want these chairs and things to kind of fade into the background, and then probably ebony for like the legs of the table. Yeah, I could do. And then we'll do like little sort of somewhat uncomfortable chairs. We don't want our patrons to stay too long. Can the log be the top? You can use log tops. I don't think I like the shape. Oops, that's not a log. Too much. Plus, you end up with these sort of like split looking things here. This is a texture overlaid on all the logs. I don't think it makes for a great tabletop unless you're doing like a log cabin kind of feel, or like shabby chic. So we're just going to break it up. Break it up, you 4, 5. There we go. So I'm definitely thinking we're going to want some more Kapok slabs. We have a few. Let's make a full, almost half stack of those. We'll break you back down just to save some space. I think we're going to leave this guy here in the dustbin of history. There is Purple Heart. I am not really feeling Purple Heart. Hey, Philip Boswell's here. Good to see you again. You are ready to start this room from the scratch. Welcome back. Hey, thanks. It's good to be back. Yeah, I'm not feeling Purple Heart for this. So we're just going to put you back where you belong. Bye-bye. Let's grab some more Kapok from home, and then we'll get started here. And you can do that. Oop. Auto. There we go. Oh, I'm giving Phaedria ideas. That's dangerous. That should be plenty. And Heresy is here with 2 exclamation points. Hello, hello. Welcome, Heresy. All right, so let's think about how we want to build these. We'll basically do 1 table and 1 chair, and then we'll just do the old copy pasta with our infinite pentagraph. Okay, so I'm thinking that slabs should be enough, because the changes in 1.19 mean that there's sort of each block that you add to a chisel piece adds a set amount of volume, and since we'll kind of be chopping out a lot of the volume of this ebony slab, I think we'll be good with just the slab here. So let's go ahead and we're going to plop you down. Chisel is in hand. Perfect. Let's go ahead and chisel. Do that. Pop you there. Actually, no, pop you 1 more block away. And we're going to add one of these guys to you. All right. So we're going to go for a circular table. Let's start by chopping out these corners here. Of course, the funny shadow it casts. Let's also probably chop off the sides. So we'll grab, where is it? The hand planer, here we go. Let's see, you are in that mode. There we go. Okay. We'll get back into this tool, where we will finish off this here. I'm feeling that we want to have a circular table with 4 legs on the quote corners or corners of the block. That way our patrons can fit their legs under the table a little better. And we have Joshua Saruta here. Hey, welcome, Joshua. It's good to see you again. All right, we're going to bring this up. So it's as high as that goes. So we'll go down 1 from there. So this is our table's height. Well, before the top goes on. Let's think about what we want to do on the interior here. I think I'm going to do like a bit of a cross. A cross brace here. Like so. And then we'll also slip into 1x1 mode. We'll get these in here. We'll never see half of this, but we'll know it's there. That's what's important. Any more wind? Not really. I'm thinking we'll do a bit of this too on the corners here. That we can kind of have it curved down a little bit. Just a teeny bit. Again, we'll never see it, but we'll know it's there. Something like that. Give our patrons maximum leg room. And then we can just pop this on top. Man, these feel a little tall. Like, this is like a massive looking table for this kind of thing. But I do want to be able to put things on it. So we're kind of stuck with this height table. So we'll do chairs that are maybe a little taller than they really need to be, just to make them sort of match the size of the table here. Is it going to have a glass top? Nope. Nope, wooden top. Bar stools? No, we'll do the actual chairs. Let's get some of this going on here. And then we'll shave this back a little bit, give us a bit of a lip. The table's going to give us lip. I'm kind of envisioning the cape out kind of being like teak, sort of similar color. And teak would let us put it out in the sun for basically forever without worrying about it degrading. You know what? Let's do that. That way we're overhanging the leg a little bit, so we're hiding that connection a bit. Oops. There we go. I do think the legs could be inward more. I'm not going to go inward because we're sort of limited on how far we can go without looking funky. And, again, leg room. The all-important thing, leg room. Now, we could maybe think about doing the opposite, where we have like a pedestal table. But I've made a million of those, and I figured this could be interesting too. What we could do here, to make this a bit less chunky, is we could think about maybe cutting out some of the leg. Something like this. Could make it feel less chunky, even though it's not really a huge difference. It just makes it less blocky this way. There we go. And now I'm also thinking, now that I'm seeing it, we could actually find a use for the bald cypress. I'm thinking it could be fun just to like splash the top here a little bit with either like a center, like a, what's the word called? Not a dowel, but like a center block that could be like maybe where like certain serving stuff goes, or we could do like a ring around here. Let's try both, starting with the ring, and we'll see which one I like better. So let's do a ring that's like maybe 2 blocks in, or 2 blocks in, then the ring. Oops, not you. Ah, not too shabby. Just a little something, like a little extra target. So if we were doing the centerpiece thing, I would sort of do this. And then this ring wouldn't be here, but I think I like the ring, so I'm going to go back to that. Yeah, there we go. And then we're going to use some kind of similar chairs. A lazy Susan in the middle. Yeah, that'd be kind of fun. Grinderfoot. Hey, your new face. Finally arrived here. Have to head out to do some personal development and art. Practice soon. Very cool. But otherwise, pray you have a great stream. Hey, thank you. Enjoy yourselves. Really happy you're having a great time. Thank you so much. And Una Person is here as well. Welcome, welcome. Alright, so we got table down. I'm pretty happy with this table. I think it fits without like taking away from the noise here. I didn't want a super noisy table, which I'm not doing anything super duper fancy like glass tops or filigree and stuff. Once I put pots or objects on the table, I'm not sure we can. Like, we can put centered stuff? Oh, we can. Look at that. Never mind. I imagine we'll be putting things on the center anyway. Just because it doesn't fall off the edge like this. But maybe like bowls could go on the edges there. But yeah, I'm not going to be filling all these tables with stuff, so I'm not super worried about obscuring some of the ring. And again, if we did do the dot in the middle, then putting anything in the middle would just hide the dot automatically. Okay, so chair time. I'm thinking the chairs might need to be 2 parts. Maybe not. Let's try it. So we're going to add these to the chair. There we go. And we'll add you as well, because I have a feeling I'm going to want to do this same thing on the chair's seat. And the chairs, I think, will be kind of narrower, so I might pop the chair legs in like one more here. Maybe even just half of one of these 2x2s. Time to chisel some trash and dirt into the corners? No, why would I do that? We'll just do this guy. Alright, so we're going to do that. Get rid of you. Here we go. Alright, so that's a little meaty for the chair, I think. So we're going to pop you in one. Like so. That should be okay. And we can put the chair's legs, or the chair seat will be right where this top is here. Then we have just enough space for a little bit of a back. Foxfire, the table starts mumbling in ancient Sumerian. The napkins fold themselves into non-Euclidean shapes. Is that a reference to something? Oh, it's just me talking about noisy table. Gum under the table. And Katie Cat made it here. Welcome, Katie Cat. Good to see you again. It's been a while. Yeah, I think we are going to definitely be doing a bit of this. This will be where our legs start. I'll probably do like the rear legs might be angled out a little bit, but we'll start with this for now. We'll also push you down, and then we'll bring this in as our seat. Let it overhang just a little bit. Like any good piece of furniture, you want a little bit of overhang for more surface area and to reduce toe whacking. Okay, then we can circularize this a little bit. Maybe like that should be enough. There we go. And then let's see, we'll do a little bit, actually what we'll do here is we'll actually make the front a little broader here. Like that. And then we'll have a bit of a roll off the front. So you don't cut off circulation and nerves in your knees and your thighs. And oops, what the heck? Where am I sitting? Oh, game. Oh, game, you so silly. You so silly. Let's pick this guy up. We're going to work him on the table. Alright, so facing that way is our chair. Let's get a little bit of this going on here. We're going to cut straight through. I can get a good angle. I cannot, apparently. Just goes forever, doesn't it? Whoops, no! There we go. There we are. And now we have a chunky chair start. Chunky. Well, let's start shaving these back and maybe even could even probably pull this whole thing back again. Okay, get this edge pulled in a little bit. Get this going on right there, just like our table has. Whoops, I wanted to keep you on top here. You stay here. Except for that one. There we go. And cut you into that. Okay, so now for the rear legs. Let's kind of do a bit of this. Like so. And we'll do something like this. Do we do that fancy? No, I think we just do that. These are simple chairs for our bougie cafe, where all the millennials can go and order their avocado toast. Whoops, didn't want to do that. We can order our toast and ruin the economy while we're at it. That's right. That's right. That's what we do. There we go, and then bust that out of there. Okay, little chair. That's a decent start. Let's grab you back down here. And put you here, and then we're going to finish up the back of the chair a little bit. I might pop on some more material on top. We'll see. Not sold that I want to actually do that. Two-piece chairs are just annoying to deal with. But let's see what we can do here. Let's bring in the base here, the little circle. Let's get that going on. So we're going to come in 2 from the edge, and I'm going to fill all this in, or pull it out, I should say. And I think you don't belong. Oh, did I goof here? I goofed somewhere. Ah, I removed too much material from this side. Okay. Okay, now I do think I want to probably chop this back a little bit. Hard to see here. Is that what I want? It is, but I missed this as well. Nope, I didn't miss that. I'm missing something here. Oh, the whole chair is sideways. I see what I did here. Okay. Didn't miss adding things. I missed taking it away. Okay. Lopsided chair. That's me. This is why I'm not a carpenter, guys. Okay, that's better. Whew. That was fun. Okay, I think we're going to do something like this. Maybe even pull this back a little bit. Or just do this. Oops. We can fill you back in with the cypress. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's then get our back on and we're good to go. How much? No, it's too big. And we can go back a little bit here. We got about 2 more voxel-y bits worth of space back here. So let's just do something simple, like a little arch. Bring it back a little bit. And then bring it back one more. How much more do I have? 1, 2. That's the top. Okay. So we're going to do a bit of this across here. This right here underneath it. Chop off you. I'm also going to chop off the extra bits that we don't need here. So there and there. And that ought to do. I could probably go a little bit wider. But if I go wider, I want to go taller. Does look a little funky. I think we could go a little wider here. Maybe even flare it out here. A little bit. Cut out this bit here. And then we can start bringing this down a little. Oops, if I can sit down far enough, which I cannot do. Right there and right there. Can chop that. No. Not quite what I want here. Maybe something like that. And then this, I think. Cut that off instead. Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. And then we can maybe build this up one more. Like that. And we have a nice little round back on our chair. That's very uncomfortable, so we're going to add in some kapok. Just a few little chair spokes here. We only have room for 2. So 2, whoops. So 2 is what we'll do. Nope. It's forced me to sit on the table. Stop it. My goodness. The sitting mechanics drive me nuts in here sometimes. Alright, so bring you back and up and delete that extra bit. And then back one more time to here. There we go. Sweet little chairs. They're a little stumpy, but again, with the meter height requirement on the table for placing things on, we kind of end up with stumpy chairs. So let's go ahead and we'll get these copied here, and we'll make some more of the materials we need to actually make this. Saw, there we go. Do that, we'll do one more. Can you be sawed down? You cannot, okay. Not into planks at least. And then we'll have some kapok. We'll see how far that gets us. We might need to do another batch. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to drop the ebony slab down first. We're going to do all the tables first. Let's get them all in. So we'll do there. And then I think we probably wouldn't put one here. We might do one like here, though. So think about that. I mean, we already have plenty of tables for all the patrons are totally going to get. So much business. Oh, cool. We could also put a few back here, too. Patrons who want to fall off into the water. When they laugh uproariously and tip over. Unlucky them, I suppose. Alright, so let's grab you. Now we're going to see. I want to paste shape materials. We're going to copy you. Boop. And yep, you'll see it's done some funny stuff with the lighting, but we'll fix that momentarily. You know, maybe we won't put a table here. This might be a little crowded. And I feel like if you're sitting here, like, you're chatting with your friends, and you don't really want the table over here to be, like, so close that you could touch. Which, I mean, yeah, that's the reality of most restaurants, but, you know, Middle Ages. One's like missing a white spot on these guys. Oh, I am. Thank you. Good point. Oop. Good spot, Mad Lord Hubis. You saved the day. All right, let's grab the first set of chairs. We'll do these one direction at a time, so we're not going crazy trying to like turn a million chairs in different directions. Go ahead and grab you, and bam. There we go. It's pretty cute. All right, so then we're going to do chairs facing north. And we'll just do one, and then we'll copy it. Okay, so we have materials left for a few. Let's make some more. So we got 23 of you, 18 of you. That should do, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we'll do a few more of these as well. That might do. Okay, so now we go into rotate mode. We do that. And then we copy you. There we are. All right. And then we do a next set facing south. Whoop, not like that. Get back here. This place is starting to come together, though. Now that we're getting some texture here, like, this is starting to feel a little bit alive. I'm liking it. Can I explain the pantograph? Yes, although I think it's still a little bit buggy. It has a bunch of modes. You'll left click to copy a block's shape and materials. And then when you right click once to convert to chisel if it isn't already, and then right click again if it isn't already chiseled to actually paste that stuff. So all I'm doing here is I'm copying this, and then with left click, and then right clicking to turn this non-chisel block into chisel block, and then right click to paste. Now just give us a spin. And then I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to paste this time. No spin needed. Like this. Now, if you don't have the materials in your inventory, this is actually kind of a new feature. But if you don't have the materials in your inventory, it won't paste the materials. That's why I'm making these, and this is why this keeps counting down as we're doing this. So I don't know what happens if you run out. It might stop you, where it might just paste the materials you do have, and then fill in the rest with one of the materials. By which I mean it'll paste the shape, but not the materials in that case. So if we went over to like another block here, let's just drop some K-Pock. Let's find out what happens. I'm going to dump my materials over here. So you guys go in here, and you guys go in here. Pantograph, come here. So we'll chisel you and then paste. Not enough materials to paste, so we need to actually get all of those. So if we instead do paste shape only, now we have a chair that is cut from a log, has the same shape as our chairs over here, but is made of the material that the log was made of. So, log. So, well, you go in the river, or lake. Cute chair, but not really the design I want around here. And then it does, so the pantograph doesn't update lighting properly. So we'll have to come through here and we will have to do like one change. One change. You'll see how it's fixing all of the lighting around each chiseled object as we go through and do this. So we'll do this side first. Make everything look nice and like it's supposed to. Yeah, we had some major trouble with lighting in the second guide series because I did some cramped hallways full of chiseled stuff, like curved ceilings and things on the walls. And we had some serious trouble getting things to look right with the block lighting. Now, you end up with fewer issues. These shouldn't really need anything, I don't think. You end up with fewer issues if you just chisel them yourself. When you copy, though, it gets a little crazy. All right, so we have, last but not least, the east-facing chairs. We're going to grab our materials again. And we're going to be making, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have just enough. Okay. Just going to plop you down here. Just going to walk on my tables. Don't worry, I'll clean them before we serve food here. I swear. Oops. There we go. And then we spin you around. There we go. And then copy you, and we'll just go along here. Done. Oh man, that's fun. That is fun. And I think what we can do here is maybe we can... Look, I don't like these being on the ground. We could hang them. How would they look on a table, though? Nah, that's sort of like reserving the whole table for the lights. I think we'll just leave them here. I think we will end up hanging these lights. Maybe with like a little... Ooh, we could do a little chain, like I like to do often. Let's just do that now. We have a minute. The stream isn't quite over. We only need a few of these, I think. Could go for one right here, too. Yeah, let's do it. We got 4, 5, 6 that we need to do. Let's just do this. So we're going to chisel this block here. I'll probably change this out. I did say I wanted to change this edge here at some point. Maybe to sandstone, but for now, it's fine. And we'll just re-chisel, or we'll actually probably use some of the magic of the pantograph to make this fit. We'll grab you out of the way. So we're going to come down right here. Whoops. That's hard to see. Okay, So we have to bring this down the whole way in order to be able to actually attach the lantern to it. I'd love to be able to see what I'm doing here. I'm mostly going by the little block they show. Here we go. Alright, can I attach it yet? Oh, I can. Sweet. Okay. I'm actually going to flare it out by one first. I think it looks better like that, since there's a bit of a change in color. Guess we got that. Oops, not. Let's get you sort of nice and side on. There we go. And then I'm just going to do... you know what? That's fine. Maybe we don't want chains because it's so windy here. These will get blown off their, they get blown around and banged up, and they damage our precious columns we spent a lot of time DHifying. So yeah, let's just do that. I think that's fine. So we're going to snapshot you and do that. Pick you up and whoop, there we go. Game froze for a second there. There we go. We'll grab 2 more of these lanterns. And we'll do the same thing right here. And we'll do one overhanging here. Like that. Now let's do a temporary block here so we can stand here. There we go. You come with me. No, my dirt. Don't lose the dirt blocks. And then we'll do the same thing to this block. Right there. And then last we'll do one out here. Right here. And there we go. Our lighting is off the floor finally. That is coming together. Excuse me. Oh yes, we have some texture in here now. How about wind chimes? Oh man, if we... Wind chimes would be cool, especially if they actually worked. I may have to chisel some wind chimes later at some point. Oh, and Kitty Cat is heading out. Thanks for coming, Kitty Cat. Hope to see you next time. We have Micaiah Joseph. Welcome, Micaiah. You popped on at the very end. We have Cassidy here as well. Did I say hi to you already? I know I was chatting with you earlier in Discord. Yep, today. All right. Well, we have some wind. So let's see if we can get these copper plates done. Up the ladder, please. Thank you. Copper plates done with this wind. Let's see what we got here. Got a few more minutes here of this this stream today. A little slow, but I'll take it. We can maybe help with the hammer a little bit too. All right, so wood goes away. Goodbye, wood. You were very nice to us today. We got you. We'll hang on to everything else here. It's fine. Okay, maybe not. Oh, there we go. Got something. Oh, wind. I should have put these, like, 40 more blocks up. Wade Parker. Welcome, welcome. You say that it's nice look with lanterns. Thank you so much. Alright, maybe we just wasted some coal here. This is not going too super well. Sheesh. Alright, let's get the tongs here. Nope. Oh. Something. I'll take it. So we're going to do here is we're going to do this, and we're going to plate. We're just going to smash. Do. Oh, here we go. That should do. Let's get you going on. You would do, Kathy would do bismuth lanterns. I think the bismuth is nice, but I think for this area it might be a little too busy. Oh, thanks. Oh, no. Yes, maybe no. Should pick up here in a second. Or not. Where am I? Love it. Can some of you guys blow on these, please? All at once now. No, nothing else here is hooked up, so it's all just, it's the virtue of a light breeze. Hey, there we go, okay. Number 2. You're already hot, alright. So, smashies. I'm helping, I think. Hey, there we go. All right. I'll take it. And the last one. Maybe I can stand back for this one. Back to fresh breeze. I think we got like 10% more wind suddenly right there. Hey, look at that. All right. Thanks, guys, for all your hard work in this very light breeze. Go ahead and make our hopper now. And we can plop out the hopper right there. I'm going to put up a little bit of a fence here with something. You. We want to keep this stuff from flying out, as it will generally want to do. So we're going to pop you there. We'll just do a bit of this on the side. It's a little bit ugly, but it'll get the job done for us. Oh, and it goes. Of course it did. You come here. Don't want you clogging up my system. So, before we go here, we'll just plop a few things in our pulverizer and take a look at how it works. And then we'll call it a day here. Let's see. We want to do bauxite and quartz and olivine. Let's start with the quartz. So we'll grab like 8 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll do 8. Sure. Just jump out of here. Way easier. Got my tongs indeed. You're right. They're very stylish though. My lantern's sitting right there. Everyone's shouting at me, tongs! You know what, just to spite you. Just to spite you all. I'm gonna carry my tongs forever. Alright, so you'll see they've been loaded up down here. And once we hit this button, this is not going to be the super fast processing version we had in the second guide season because it's not geared up. So this will take some time. We probably have like, what, 6, not too shabby. But we're kind of at the mercy of the wind at this point, and that is just fine. So, tongs, hammer, lantern, and time for goodbyes. Well, folks, that's going to do it for today's stream of Desert Life. I hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't hit the like button, please do so on the way out. It helps the channel both during and after the streams. And all of the Discord affiliate, all those kinds of links should be down in the video description, including the mod list and downloads for that. But thank you all for watching. Hope you had a great time. And as always, my name has been Kurazar. I'll see you in the next one.